but don't be overexcited. Youth leader Vishnu.
Am I audible at the back?
Yes.
Love your journey, but don't be overexcited. Traveling is fun, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes, my journey too had fun. Meticulous Toastmasters, fellow youth leaders, dignitaries, distinguished guests, parents, and lovely kids. A warm good evening to one and all.
Good evening.
I have traveled to different countries, such as Qatar, Dubai, and Bahrain. But my favorite journey, which I really enjoyed till my day, was to Kerala. On 8th October 2012, I was feeling very excited that the flight was about to land at Cochin Airport. Being still in air, I saw the window was covered with raindrops. And I was scared that the flight will land or not. After I reached the airport, I was in a hurry to reach my home, as I know my grandparents were eagerly waiting for our arrival. After my immigration, I saw people were rushing out of airport as if they have reached a wonderland. My inspiring and lovely vacation started from there on. The first 10 days, I spent most of the time with my grandparents at home. Then I started my journey to different places. One such place was Munnar, which is a beautiful hill station and also well known for tea plantations. We also had a chance to visit the pine forest of Munnar, where we walked with an aromatic fragrance of the eucalyptus trees and pines. Wow, what a pleasant day it was. We also saw many monkeys on trees jumping from a branch to another with the fruit they had. While traveling, as usually, all adults were busy with their discussion, plannings, and navigation. We friends and I were busy observing the beauty of Munnar, the greenery, beautiful lakes, rivers, and ponds. We also had spicy snacks to fight against the cold as it was too cold outside. I can't hold it. Some of them had sweaters and some of them had huge blankets. After 2 days' enjoyment, we were back home, surely carried a lot of wonderful memories of experiences which took place in Munnar. We again started spending our time home with our lovely grandparents. But days rolled on very fast. At last, it was the time for packing my baggage to get back to Saudi Arabia. Well, that time, my grandmother was very sad. And she asked me that, "You all are going back, isn't it?" I convincingly replied her, "Yes, Grandma, but don't worry. We will be back soon during the next vacation." The very next day, it was time to leave my home. And before entering the car, my grandfather told me that, "Enjoy your life, study well, and come back happily during the next vacation." At that time, I lost my control. Tears rolled from my eyes. At last, we reached airport. I was very much unhappy, and after receiving the boarding pass, we sat in the lounge. At one way, it was my homesickness, and at the other way, the scary examinations which I had to face during the next month. I was sitting very sad. Suddenly, my father told, "Hey, look, who is there?" I slowly lifted my head, and when I looked, 2 youth icons of Malayalam film industry. Wow! My father shook their hands and also requested for a few snaps, which they gladly agreed with. They gave different poses, and they went. Due to our excitement, we called our relatives and friends everywhere, and we told we took several photos, but we will be sharing that once we reach in Saudi Arabia. After 4 long hours of boring journey in flight, we reached Saudi Arabia. It was too hot. I reached my home. When I opened my door, my room was well decorated with dust. After changing my deserted room into a living room, it took time and we all were exhausted. We had our dinner and sat on sofa. At that time, my mom asked, "Where are those photos of film stars?" I replied, "Mom, don't worry, it's with me. I will show you." I happily searched my photos in my phone and find none. I was shocked and I searched again. No photos of film stars. Then I thought for a while. Then I realized. Youth leaders, do you know what happened? Due to overexcitement of getting the celebrities for the photo session, we kept the lens of camera being covered. It was like this. There were no photos of film stars, but photos of my father's beautiful finger. To conclude, this was due to overexcitement. Sometimes overexcitement spoils our pleasure. So better we don't spoil our pleasure and avoid overexcitement. Over to you.